and welcome to the channel. This is Irene the Educator. I will be showing you how to make this delicious vegan pizza, and this is a pizza that you can make in 15 minutes. That's right, a delicious vegan pizza in 15 minutes. So get your notepad and pencil, or you can pause the video and write down these ingredients. This is the cheese that I use. It's a vegetarian, actually a vegan cheese that I use. And there's different kinds that you can use. Not necessarily have to get this kind, but these are the ones that I use. And these are the calorie counts and the ingredients on the back. Next up, this Thai basil, or you can get regular basil, an onion. And these are my flatbreads. You don't necessarily have to get this kind. You can get any flatbread. If you have a problem with gluten, then get a gluten-free flatbread. I just happen not to have any problem with gluten. Today, that is. I got 2 different kinds. But you get the kind that you like. This is a Taurus. Those are the calorie counts. 2 different kinds. Now you look at those onions and those mushrooms and the olives, and you just chop those things up like this. Sometimes you can get those olives that's already cut up in a can. This is the cheese. That cheese is gonna go on 3 pizzas. You can use a little bit less if you want a little bit fewer calories. Those are those mushrooms. That's that olive oil. You take that olive oil and you're gonna put like 1 capful on each of those flatbreads. Those are the olives, and I'm showing you the calorie count on the back of those olives. That whole can of mushrooms is pow, only 35 calories. Italian seasoning, that's another thing you're going to use. Now, I've already gone on and put that tomato sauce on there, and that's just a can of tomato sauce. I oiled the bread with 1 capful of olive oil. This right here is the garlic powder that I'm showing you, granulated garlic powder. And then I also sprinkle some onion powder on there too. That's after I put the olive oil on there. And then 2 tablespoons each of the tomato sauce is what I put on there. Those are those vegan plant-based sausages that I use. You can use other plant-based meat if you like, or none at all. I'm just using the plant-based sausage today because this pizza is a sausage, onion, cheese, mushroom. I'm going to zap those sausages for about 1 minute in the microwave. And you see right there, that's that basil, how I chipped it up. And I had to use some of the stems because I didn't have enough basil for 3 pieces. That's what I get. I got to get some more basil. Take those onions after you put that sauce and stuff on there, and you put it on like so. If you've seen the other pizza video, then you know how I put that, or olive oil, and then the Italian seasoning on the flatbread, and 2 tablespoons each of that sauce. So you just put those onions on there just like that and cover all the pizzas. If you don't like onions, don't use onions. I'm just making this pizza that is a vegan sausage, olive, onion, and mushroom. So after you got the sauce on there, then you putting the onions, then you putting the cheese on there. Try to spread it all over the different pieces. If you want more calories, you can put a few more sprinkles of cheese. If you want less calories, then use less. But my goal is to make this pizza for around 300 calories each. Now take that basil. That basil gives it that nice pizza taste. That just flavor, it just pops the flavor right out. Now I told y'all I had to cut up a couple of the basil stems because I didn't have enough basil to go around, because usually I just make one pizza because I tried it out the first time. Then I made two. But this time, since 3 of them fits on that rack inside the oven, I'm making 3. You can also use your toaster oven and just put it on bake, and it still only take about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. And you put the rest of them olives on there. The thing is, while you put that sausages or the veggie meat, whatever veggie meat you're going to put on there, you're going to zap it for about a minute. That's why it doesn't take that long for the pizza to cook, because this is flatbread and you don't want to overcook it. That's why the total time from putting all this stuff on there to baking it, it's only about 15 minutes. Pizza people gonna be mad at me, but that's okay. We here to save calories, and we here to save money, and we here to save time and have some fun cooking. I'm sure the kids will love it too. I know I do. So I'm just finishing up putting up the olives on there. The other piece I made, I had other ingredients on there. You can watch that other video. And I got the mushrooms there. Getting ready to put all those on there. I'm just going to use the whole thing, the whole little can. It was a small can anyway. Then it was only 35 calories per can. Can you imagine? And then, if you have gout or something like that, you might want to abstain from the mushrooms. So you just can put anything on this pizza that you want. But if you just putting vegetables, vegetables, most vegetables are lower in calories. So we trying to be more healthy now. And before you change or make any major changes to your diet or start exercising, make sure that you consult with your health care professionals. Because some of y'all be on that couch, and then you jump up suddenly and run into problems. So make sure you check with your health care professional before you make any major changes to your diet or exercise. But diet and exercise is good for most people. Some of y'all got them New Year's resolutions. Keep up with it. We trying to be healthier here. These were actually good. They very good. Trust me. Now, I'm putting the vegan meat on here last, of course. And now it's going into the oven. I think I got it at about 375 degrees, and I had preheated it. That's good to preheat it. And make sure you wash your hands when you get ready to get this thing out of there. See, yeah, it's at 375. Because you've been burnt the top of your hands like I be doing. I'm showing y'all how it's not even messy when you get ready to clean up. That's all. Now look at this. They're done. Look at that. Magically, I got them out of the oven. Put that on top of the stove. Now, I'm going to move it to that cutting board so I can cut it. I don't know whether y'all can see that fire coming up. Now this whole pizza is definitely, I know for sure it's under 7, but you can make this whole pizza for under 600 calories if you like. Or you can make it more if you like. I used to cut it in 6 squares, but I'm doing it in 4. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let y'all look at this for a minute because I know your mouth is watering right now and hopefully you're taking your notes. Write the ingredients down. Now I'm going to put this on this plate. And like I said, I used to cut this in like 6 different little pieces, but when I do that, somebody still comes back for more, so I figured I'll just go ahead and put them all on the plate now. Save some time. And if you haven't seen the salad video, go look at that salad video because it's a delicious salad and it's loaded salad. And also I have salad dressing with it. You just saw how that whole piece look, and this is the final meal. Nice garden salad there with everything in it that you can think of. Almost. Enjoy.